Hi, I'm Lieutenant Ellen Miller from the USS George Washington, and I wanted to take a couple minutes to review some of the changes we made to our international project management plan as we bring our ship into our current ship's restricted availability maintenance period. We did this because of the incredible lessons learned that were passed on to us from the crew of the USS Kitty Hawk in light of their 2006 SRA at the exact same facility. So we realized this is an unusual circumstance that we would bring about the same amount of project resources and personnel to the exact same facility, but it was a great opportunity for us to really look at the ways that we could improve our project management skills before we arrived. So I know we don't have that much time. We'll just talk about a couple of the issues that Lieutenant Murphy and I discussed before we brought our team to this Japanese facility. The first was the individuals being pulled away from the project due to local needs. We definitely, as the Kitty Hawk had identified some of the Japanese national holidays that would definitely cut our workforce down. But what we hadn't done was look at the local holidays, the local festivals and such that would definitely make an impact in our project plan if we didn't identify that that would be an issue ahead of time. So based on the Kitty Hawk's experience, we were able to do that, and much like the exercise you did in class, we took a look at resource allocation and we identified some projects that could be done without the full support of the Japanese workforce on that day. So it has definitely worked so far, and we look forward to hopefully identifying ways that we can keep to our project schedule even considering those Japanese holidays. A second major consideration for the project is the different languages spoken. We learned from the Kitty Hawk that this was an issue, and what we did was take a long hard look from a safety perspective first. So we knew from the Kitty Hawk's experience that some of the times when that quarterdeck watch, the sailors standing that watch trying to make safety announcements, when they would need that interpreter the most and not be able to have them would be maybe off working hours or during a dangerous job, a high-risk job. So ahead of time we knew we wanted to beef up the interpreter force during these times, so again we had to look at our resources and we allocated a larger budget for that interpreter support, and we've tried to identify those times, and so far it's really working. In addition, we have made laminated cards for every watchstander, so they have some basic safety phrases and the phonetic spellings of them, so they can try to keep the Japanese workforce safe in case of emergency until that interpreter arrives on station. Finally, the project team members lacking experience in the host country. This is an issue for the Kitty Hawk and really any ship that comes over here to Japan. We have brand new sailors who haven't even been out of their home state yet, let alone in a foreign country. So what the Kitty Hawk did very well was institute a 2-week indoctrination program. And we've expanded that a little based on their recommendation to continue that. We don't take them out for 2 weeks away from their work centers, but we do continue that training, lunchtime training, cultural experiences, and that's really encouraged a deeper appreciation of the Japanese culture. We've also encouraged the sailors to participate in some of these festivals and local traditions, and that's created a strong camaraderie between the workforce and or between the Japanese workforce and our ship's company. So there are a myriad of other workarounds really that we've instituted based on talking to Lieutenant Murphy and her crew. We're very thankful for those lessons learned, and we intend to do the same thing when we leave, create a well-documented lessons learned database so that we can pass that on to the next ship. One thing we'll be sure not to do that the Kitty Hawk crew did a very good job of was not over-allocate resources when we hit these international project management type snags. We know that can further derail the project, and so we're very careful not to overreact and just kind of take everything as it comes. That about wraps it up. I know we don't have much time. I look forward to updating you as our project progresses, and I'm sure we'll have a lot more lessons. Hi?
ここに英語を話せる人はいますか？
はい、gotta go.